What was Steve Perry saying anyway? I'll tell you, coming right up. Hello everybody, Gary Stuckey here. Welcome back to another episode of Steve Perry News. And I'm going to do a series of videos that kind of tie each other together. But in this video, in 2017, the members of Journey got back together. It was kind of a reunion, I guess you could say, for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It really fired up all the fans. It fired up the band. Steve Perry even came out with a new album the next year. And I said in my other videos, that the songs No Erasing, No More Crying, and We're Still Here is about Journey, though some disagree. And I believe that those songs were inspired by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch videos and kind of put two and two together. But anyway, that's a good word, because that's what we're going to be talking about. What was Steve Perry saying anyway? Well, at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as he's hugging Neal Schon and just really getting excited, and I'm sure they talked about some things backstage, maybe their future plans, maybe things that Steve said on interviews. Right now, I don't have any plans to rejoin Journey right now. So if you ask me right now, it's no. That's because plans don't work like that. Plans mean future, right? But anyway, there it is. That's that word again. So Steve's all pumped up, comes out with an album called Traces. And what are traces? Images of the past. He's got a cover painted by Jeff Wack that just displays all these memories and all these kind of hidden clues and things like that about the traces of the past. Traces, of course, in my mind, like the song, You've Got Something to Hide, right? But the song, anyway, from the For the Love of Strange Medicine album, I'd like to say I'm sorry. I'd like to make amends. I close my eyes and tell the truth. Where would I begin? The story's far from simple. I'm so afraid to show. I never want to run again. I want to let you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Song, of course, the rest of it, we believed in music brothers till the end. Nothing stood between us. A fire burned within. Oh, how I remember, wounded but alive, lost in my insanity, escaping to survive. Escape. There's that escape. Running. Like, I don't mind running alone. All through the history of Journey and Steve Perry, it's always about escaping and getting off the merry-go-round and leaving, circus life. It's like this narrative. But he still loved his brothers. In that song, he's like apologizing. So what was he saying? He said he was running from them. He was running from the world. He wanted to go do things on his own and experience life. He said in an interview, I think in 2011, that he was, there was life out there. He wanted to live some life. He had some, his mother had died. He had some family issues, He just wanted to live his life, and he escaped from the band. And then he apologized in that song. So that's what he was saying. We believed in music brothers till the end. I've talked about all this before, but we believed in music brothers till the end, Journey. Nothing stood between us. A fire burned within. So then he gets so pumped up about the reunion, he writes No Erasing and comes up with this whole theme of this album. Of course, Kelly had passed away, and that was a big part of it. But the intro was like, hey, it's been a long time coming since I saw your face. He's talking about the crowd at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and what Neal Schon had said. Of course, we're still here. I told you about that. Ross Valory, what he said. So it was just this big excitement thing, And the question is, here's the question that I get you. Why did he wait until 2018. Why did he wait till after the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to release his album? He had recorded songs for years. Why did he wait? And I believe Kelly is the answer. She inspired him to do it and to think about Journey. Just like his mom inspired him to go back to Journey, something tells me that Kelly inspired him to have something to do with Journey. And when he was on that stage with the fans out there in the audience, and when those guys in the band, it just hyped him up so much he had to release that album. And he had to, like he said in an interview with Jim Kerr, they won't go away. You can go on an island, they won't go away, and you got to do something about it. So that's what he did. And I do believe there's future plans. Like I said, this is part 1 of my series of videos. You don't want to miss them, but just think about that. Why did he release that album 2018 and come out with that song? Just think about it. Until next time, everybody, this is Gary Stuckey. Whatever you do, don't stop believing. God bless you.